Hi, Amy. Are you still here? I am so sorry. I was having some computer problems. I am live. I think I am live. You tell me, am I live? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Am I live? I know I'm alive, but am I live is the question. Hmm. Okay, well, Amy's not here anymore, so hopefully she'll pop back in when she sees that I'm back on. I am here today because of one main reason. And that is haters are going to hate. And I know this. And so I have decided, hold on a second, I'm having some computer glitches here. Okay. So I have decided, Amy, are you back? I've decided to address the haters. And I know a lot of people do this on their videos, but it's my turn. I think it's time. I think it's time I comment. I think it's time I share some of the hate mail that I get. Just so you know. And it's not only mail, it's comments. So I'm going to read what people are saying. I will read their name if I have it. Because obviously they didn't want to be kept anonymous, so they put their name on it or put it near their name, at least their screen name. So I will tell you what that is too as I read it. So the first comment is this, and by the way, feel free to comment, ask me questions, whatever. And if you need to, go ahead and hate. I'm good with that too. Whatever. And then I'll add your comment to the next video that I do addressing the haters, because that's how I'm going to handle it. Hi, Anita. So the first comment was, what makes you a video, or what makes you make a video harassing a murdered woman? People who work with special education are often suffering from mental problems because they are unable to study for teaching degrees. How do you like generalized assumptions? Okay, I finally understand what this means. First of all, let me address the first part. People, or what makes you make a video harassing a murdered woman? Okay, first of all, I'm not harassing a murdered woman. If she's gone, if you believe she goes to heaven or hell or whatever, probably heaven. I wouldn't imagine God would ever put somebody like that in hell. I highly doubt that. Um, yeah, Gossip Girl, exactly. If she went to eternity in a place like heaven, then trust me, she's a lot happier than any of us down here, and she really doesn't care what anybody's saying about the case. If you believe when somebody dies, they just go into the ground and nothing else happens, she still doesn't care. So how am I harassing a dead woman? That a murdered woman, excuse me. Um, it makes no sense to me. All right. Now the next was the generalization, the generalized assumption. I imagine about me. It was directed to me because they know I work in special education. And what they said was people who work with special education are often suffering from mental problems because they are unable to study for teaching degrees. I didn't want a teaching degree. I didn't want one. So not true about me. I am in the field I'm in, working in special education with kids with behavioral disorders, because that was the job that I got with my 2 psychology degrees. I got a paraeducator's license. So had nothing to do with not getting a teaching degree. I could have gotten one if I wanted one. I did not want to be a teacher. So let's check that one off the list. And then, and they said, how do you like generalized assumptions? Doesn't bother me, especially when they're not true about me. And even if they are, still probably wouldn't bother me, depending on what assumption you're making. All right. And you're making a general assumption, whoever wrote that a murdered woman or a woman that is deceased would care what I or anyone else has to say. Don't think so. I think, like I said, if she's in heaven, she's much happier now than anything this earth could have given her. If riches were what she wanted and material things, believe me, I believe she's got more than abundance of them out up where she is in heaven or eternity. If she's not, if you die and you go into the ground, then she doesn't care because she's at peace. Now, did she deserve to die? No. Do I not have sympathy for the way she died? Oh my gosh, it haunts my sleep. It's a nightmare. I don't even like watching movies about that stuff. I don't like the Lifetime Movie Network channel because of that kind of thing. I can't watch it. It's abhorrent to me. It's horrid. So I'm not belittling the fact that she was tortured and died, and those little precious girls were too. The only thing I have commented on is behaviors I've seen in the videos she posted that are still available for anybody to watch. Now, if somebody comes on and critiques my behavior, which happens regularly, and I'm guilty of it, I will say, oh, yeah, I do that. Maybe I need to change that if I think I need to change it. Or I'd say, no, sorry, you're wrong. I don't do that. So I have no problem with you critiquing me. It doesn't bother me in the least. And I don't think, I guess if I was insecure, it would bother me. I don't even know that it bothered Shanann that much that people critiqued her because she did do a video where she said, you know, somebody didn't like her and then in the end they became friends. So she's faced that too when she was alive. She faced it too. And it's just part of being it's part of being a salesperson. It's part of being online. I get all that. So no problem. Next comment from Jose Maida, I believe. I think the lady talking is also an attention seeker, mainly because she communicates very much like Shanann did in her videos. No insult intended. I'm an attention seeker. Yes, I'm histrionic. I've admitted that. I don't mind being seen in front of a camera if what I'm saying is helping people, if I'm not sitting here wasting my time. Sometimes I like to come on and have fun, dancing, singing, that kind of stuff. Um, oh no, I'm not going to ignore the hate storms, but thanks for the tip. I'm going to address the haters because I'm going to show them that they can hate all they want. I'm not going anywhere until the two people you've heard me talk about tell me to go somewhere, and they haven't. So I'm here for the long haul, as far as I know. So anyway, so they say I'm an attention seeker. I communicate very much like Shanann did in her videos. I don't think I do, and I won't get into all that other than the repetitive things that she said over and over again. I think I might say, hey, everybody. I don't address everybody the same way every video like she did. I don't ignore my children while I'm videoing like she did. So no, I don't. And it's not me I'm drawing attention to. It's hope I'm drawing attention to. It's answers I'm drawing attention to. And it's behaviors I'm drawing attention to so that you recognize them in other people and hopefully can either help those people or get yourself out of a situation. It's always been my MO, always will be. Then he says, or she's, I guess Jose's a guy, no insult intended. I love that. I don't mean to insult you, but you're ugly. Okay. Jose Maida, whatever. Laura Jaranek. Oh, I don't care. They can feed on it all they want. Um, if they're picking on me, they're leaving someone else alone. That's what my foster mom taught me. This lady is talking slow. This lady talking is slow, I think. She's sitting on a toilet talking stuff about dead children. She needs to first clean the mirror behind her in her dirty bathroom and then look at herself and see how ignorant she is. Okay, I'm slow. I think I've already admitted that I had a slight learning disability as a child. So, yes, in that sense, I am. Sitting on the toilet talking blank about dead children. Um, Not talking blank about them, talking about the behaviors I saw. It wasn't stuff I made up, it's stuff that's obvious to everybody that watches those videos. Um, and where I'm sitting, why does that matter? The toilet wasn't open. I was sitting on the lid. Whoop-de-doo. Are you like, is a toilet taboo to you, Laura? Is that a taboo? You shall not sit on a toilet because that makes you lower class if you dare to sit in a bathroom on a toilet. Come on, really? She needs to first clean the mirror behind her in her dirty bathroom and then look at herself and see how ignorant she is. I've already looked at myself in the mirror for another person that was a viewer that came on and tried to hate on me, which then came back and apologized to me. God bless her. As far as my mirror being dirty, yeah, it probably is because I don't really use the bathroom all that much. And if I do, I'm in there and out of there, running off to work or whatever. And it probably could use a good cleaning. So thanks for the tip. I'll make sure I clean my bathroom mirror soon. All right. Here's another one from our beloved Laura Juranic. Delusion Dispeller, does it help you to feel better about your slowness by putting your diagnosis on other people, especially kids? Get off the toilet and get a real life. You should be ashamed of yourself. Does it help me to feel better about my slowness by putting my diagnosis on other people? I don't feel bad about my slowness, first of all. And putting my diagnosis on other people, I never diagnosed anybody other than saying I think they have these behaviors. Um, I don't know, I'm not sure giving a critique on a video is meant to make you feel anyway, either way. I don't think it's meant for that. So no, it doesn't affect me either way. It's just a critique. That's what people do when they watch things. In fact, even if you don't come on here and make videos and talk about critiquing them, you're still doing it in your head. You're thinking, oh, that's really gross, or oh, wow, that's interesting, or oh, that's fascinating. Oh, look at the kitties. We all do it. So I'm not any different than anybody else in that sense, except I come on and talk about it. Ooh, that must be taboo for you too. Get off the toilet and get a real life. I have a very real life. I wake up every morning and go and take care of children that have behavioral issues. Believe me, my life is more than real. It's larger than life. And I am a soft place for those children to land, like many of the other staff, almost every single one there at this point cares about those kids. And we are the ones that they rely on to point them in the right direction with their behaviors. So I have a real life, thank you very much. And I am a married woman who takes care of my husband and the things around me. So very much a real life. You should be ashamed of yourself. No. And as I posted earlier today when I read your comment, there is therefore now no condemnation to him who is in Christ Jesus, who walks not according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit, which is what I live every day doing. So, no, I should not be ashamed of myself because there is no condemnation. So, you trying to put that on me is not going to work, but keep trying if you must. Jeannie Grothaus. I so agree. Not normal. Weirdest thing I have ever seen. I am not surprised she didn't film Toilet Time. It has a catchy ring to it. Maybe I should. No, I'm just playing. I would never do that. That's disgusting. But if you go to the movies and you watch Adam Sandler films at all, you probably will see some Toilet Time on those movies. I think there was a movie, I can't remember what it was. I bet my husband would remember what it is, where they film a guy that gives another guy laxatives and he ends up in the bathroom having, I won't even say the word, but looseness in his bathroom habits, we'll just say. And oh, that was the funniest scene to some people, watching a guy that was purposely given laxatives sit and suffer in the bathroom. And that was Toilet Time filmed. And everybody found that entertaining. I didn't find it entertaining. I thought it was disgusting. I think that was Dumb and Dumber. I almost am positive that's what that movie was, because it was Dumb and Dumber and Dumbest. But no, I'm not about to film something like that because that's not helping anybody. That's just plain disgusting. And I'm surprised you'd even say something like that. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know you. Maybe you say stuff like that all the time. Just gross. All right. Last comment I'm going to talk about now. So she has things she says repeatedly, meaning Shanann. Again, that's your problem. LOL. No, you're not normal. You're spelled Y-O-U-R, not apostrophe R-E. So I may not be normal, but you can't spell. 8 years on YouTube and 6,000 subs. Wake up. It takes one to know one. Just listening to you ramble on about them, I'm completely and totally annoyed. So move on. My husband told me to tell her that. Tell her to move on. If she doesn't like what you put on there, tell her go away. Nobody's forcing her to be on there watching your stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Gossip Girl. It's called multitasking. All right. Anyways, so those are the haters so far. That's the kind of goofy stuff I have to read. Well, don't have to, but I did read. Because when I'm trying to read your nice comments and comments saying, oh, somebody's telling this one lady not to collaborate with me on a video, and that's fine if she doesn't want to. I don't care. It's fine. I'll collab with anybody that wants to, and if they don't have to. Free country, everyone. Free country. And this isn't directed at my wonderful friends in here who have been so kind to me and encouraging and have stuck with me through so many different things. This isn't directed at you. It's just that I know the haters will be watching, so I want to make sure they get the message. Keep on hating if you want. I'll just keep on making videos exposing you and letting you know what I think of your hatred, because it bounces off of me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Like I asked somebody this morning on my other video, what are you expecting the outcome to be when you say these nasty things to me? Are you wanting me to start crying and feeling insecure and bad about myself and say, oh my gosh, they hate me. I can't make any more videos. Oh, just give up. Oh, it's terrible. That's not going to happen. So keep on hating. Or do you want me to get downright angry and mean and say, well, yeah, back to you, you booty head. I don't like you either. And besides, you dress funny and you stink. I mean, how old are we? Like first grade, maybe? I don't know. I don't do that kind of stuff. That's just weird. Um, I'm just not sure what the outcome is that you hate, that you're hoping to get. I can't talk right now. Hi, Jama. I don't know. What is it that y'all want from me? Are you wanting to shut me down? Because, like I said, that's not going to happen. Are you wanting to shut me up? Well, that will never happen. And believe me, people have tried all my life to shut me up. You know, I used to have a bionator, which is like a double retainer that you put in your mouth to straighten your teeth. My mom used to say, oh, good, she won't talk as much. It didn't stop me. I might have talked funny, but I didn't stop talking. So until I'm done saying whatever I have to say, and until those two people I told you about that can get me off of here, you're going to be hearing from me or seeing me. So if you have already subscribed, haters, you might want to unsubscribe. If you haven't subscribed, that's good. Move on. Go find another video you like that supports your viewpoint, because maybe I won't. I don't know. And I make no apologies for that. Those of you that know me know I'm real, not playing. All right, so that's it on the hater stuff. So let's talk about something else. You guys want to ask me some questions again like we did last night? Go for it. I'm here. I'll answer. I'll do this till about, let's see, 7 o'clock. That's when my shows come on. So I'm all yours till 7. Let's do it. Let's talk. I wish there was a way to actually enable audio on here. That'd be great. That would be perfect. Maybe. Well, if the haters came in, that might not be so perfect. I used to have to deal with like audible haters on Pal Talk. They'd come in and just be nasty. And I'd just go, red dot, mute them, you know, or you bounce them out. That was always fun watching the name fly out of the room. That was an awesome thing. Anyway, so anybody got questions for me today? At all? I will just sit here till you say or ask something. It'll get very quiet. Okay. Hello, Victoria. Oh, and hello, Jama, if I didn't say hello to you earlier. Hi, Victoria. I like your little waving hand. That's pretty cute. I like all these little, what do you call them? Emoticons, I guess. Yeah, cool. Have you ever thought about doing a minimalist lifestyle? Anita, yes. And actually, I started doing one. I have actually cut back on a lot of stuff. Like the only bowls and dishes that I use, we have like 2 plates each. We have 2 bowls each. Silverware I haven't cut back on because I'm always running out of spoons and forks. I end up misplacing them, taking them with me places. So I always have plenty of those on hand. I'm not minimalizing those because I would be up the creek without a paddle. But yes, I have started the minimalized lifestyle quite a bit. I've gotten rid of a lot of things. Once I get a good day that's not too hot or too cold, I plan on going out to my shed and cleaning it again and starting to actually get rid of that stuff, like cart it out to the garbage, the trash, the Goodwill, whatever. So yes, I have. Thanks for your question. Anybody else? I know it takes a while to type in things in this live chat too. I was told that. So I'm just awaiting. Nothing? Nobody? Oh, what shows are you watching tonight? This Is Us. The Voice, I think, is on also. And oh, what is it called? Honey, what's that other show we watched? The doctor show? What is the doctor show called that we watch? I always forget. New Amsterdam. It's a doctor type show. Operations and stuff. It's a little cleaner and less graphic than House was, I think. So I like that show a lot. But I really like This Is Us. Very dramatic, and I just wish they could like prolong the episodes on it. How is my daughter doing after the surgery? Well, she's sore and she's bruised because she was out partying and dancing on the dance floor during the wedding. Shouldn't have been doing that. She's bruised from her waist on down. I won't go into detail, but she's pretty sore. She should not have been bending and stretching and rolling and whatever she was doing. And I didn't see it all because I left early, but earlier than when it ended. They stayed at the hotel. I didn't. I came home. What are some of the things I watch on YouTube? Oh, that's an excellent question, Anita. And it's kind of an interesting question because my husband could tell you I hop all over YouTube. I will literally go from like the Scott Peterson trial to watching baby kittens be born to watching little kids at a farm to watching vegan or however you say it recipe shows. I mean, I'm just all over the place. If you look at my favorites, which I think are public, you'll see what I mean. I have like a myriad of crazy stuff and not so crazy stuff that I watch. I'm just goofy like that. I love variety. I get bored easily, so I could just click from one thing to the other. It's also part of ADD, I guess, or maybe ADHD. So that's an excellent question. But yeah, I got a cornucopia of stuff that I like on YouTube. Sometimes I watch music videos, depending on what kind they are. Hi, buddy. Look who is back. Yeah, Gossip Girl. It's easy to do. There's my teddy cat. While I'm waiting to see if anybody else has any more questions. We got a little bit of time here till 7 o'clock, so now's your time. I think I might make this like a daily thing where I make live videos and come on and see you guys because now I don't want to say a following like I'm some kind of a guru or something like that, but I have people that seem to be able to pop on when I'm on here and want to talk to me. So I'm making myself available. A lot of people, when they watched my videos, said, "Why don't you do some lives?" So I'm doing it now. What do you think of new Shane Dawson docu-series on YouTube? I haven't seen that actually. Don't do that, Kitty. You're gonna shut me off here. I've never seen Shane Dawson. Who is that? Whoops, where did I go? I think my cat just bleeped me out here. Hang on, guys. What did you do, Kitty? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what Shane Dawson is. Never heard of it. So let me know what it is, and then I'll tell you what I think of it if it's something I would watch. I guess I'll have to just kind of Google it and find out what it is. Weather Jake Paul YouTube? Weather, like rain, snow, that kind of weather? I don't even know what Jake Paul YouTube is. I'm confused. Oh, okay. No problem, Storms. Take your time. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I like watching cooking shows a lot. Like, especially if I need a recipe to cook for my husband and me, I go right on YouTube. Is it raining where all of you are? It looks like it's going to rain here. It rained earlier up where I work, but now it seems like the sky's kind of cloudy, but I don't know if it's going to pour or maybe it's just going to blow over. I was smart though today. I did not ride down on the main road like that one time I told you I rode on the main road and ended up in that huge storm and floods. Oh, yuck. No, that doesn't sound like anything I'd even be interested in watching, honestly. Hurricane coming to Florida is going to be a big one. Oh, another hurricane, huh? Wow. Yeah, no, I don't think I would watch something like that, Storms. I really don't. It's not something that interests me. And it would probably disturb me to watch a sociopath in general. Bad enough I watched Sam Vaknin and a few other ones. Oh yeah, Renee? I know it's been pretty bad here in Illinois as well. Dr. Phil commentary. I think I might have watched a couple of the Dr. Phil commentaries, and yeah, they were kind of humorous, depending on what the topic was. Nothing close to the hurricane. Yeah, we haven't had a hurricane here, but man, we've had some winds that were like them. Don't step on my computer, kitty. Yes, lots of flooding for sure. Lots of rain, lots of flooding, lots of nasty, icky weather. But at least it's not snow. That's coming next, obviously. Not so long from now. And the thing with Illinois is you got the cold even more than the snow. It's like icy cold. There's my man. Everybody say hi to my hubby.
How you doing, buddy?
He's petting the kitty. We only get to tornadoes? Oh. Ooh, yuck. I would not want tornadoes either.
Yeah.
We've had those here. Did you live through a tornado yet? Yeah. In where? Iowa?
In Maquoketa.
Oh.
We had twin tornadoes coming at us and they merged into one.
Oh my gosh. Twin tornadoes that merged into one, the man said.
They're like 50 feet away.
Yuck. I would not want that. Oh, Amy says, hi, hubby.
Hey.
The documentary is about not him and the suicide forest, but what his diagnosis might be. Thought you might like it because you like psychology, not because you like dark stuff. Oh, gotcha, Storms. I don't know. That sounds like something that would kind of scare me. I definitely don't want to see anything in a forest of suicide. That's just creepy. Oh, hi, Amy. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. I love getting new people in. I love it when I get new subscribers. That makes me really happy. Paris, Illinois? I don't know, actually. Closer to Davenport, Iowa? No, I've never been to Sweden, Sour. Not at all. Never been there. Never really been outside of like the main United States other than Canada. And that's because I live near there. Oh, cool, Renee. I think a lot of Illinoisans, Iowans, whatever, are online because we're bored. There's nothing to do around here. I swear, Illinois and Iowa are like two of the most boring states that I know of. There just isn't a whole lot going on here. Just my opinion, but yeah, farm country. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know, Lily. Everybody is, I think. Most people are obsessed with the Watts story. I find it interesting that we have these live shows, but then when I go to watch them later, none of our chat room shows up. Are you guys seeing the same thing? Because I don't think I messed with settings and ruined anything. I don't know. It's kind of weird that it doesn't show up, though. Oh, Georgia. Okay. Yeah, I've never been to Georgia either, but I have a friend that lives in Georgia. Yeah, I'm thinking about advertising the live chat thing on Facebook. So if people want to come over from Facebook, they can. I was going to start doing live chats on Facebook, but I could never get it to work. So my cousin and I tried doing live chats on there. I could never get it fixed so that I could make it work. So I came on here and kept trying, and then one day it just worked for me. And now, well, you see me a lot. Yeah, I grew up going to a beach in Angola, New York. It was called Lakeshore Drive, and beautiful beach. Yeah, it doesn't show up, Amy. I noticed that too. That was nice of my hubby to pop in. I wasn't expecting that. He's kind of a bit shy, those of you that saw his other couple videos. If he would just keep doing videos, he wouldn't be so shy because he'd get used to it and he'd probably enjoy it. But you can't force your will on somebody else. Just because I like doing it and keep on popping on doesn't mean he's going to. To each their own, right? To an extent. Yeah, I bet you do miss it. I miss going to the beach too and swimming in the lake, Lake Erie. It was pretty awesome. Hi, kitty, kitty. Anybody have any other questions for me? Comments, whatever? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a default. Okay. My computer's running low on storage space. Yeah, I know that. It's always running low on storage space. That's nice that you live in a nice basement. I lived in a basement that was not nice years ago. I don't live in a basement now. Oh, poor kitty. You're so full of fleas. This kitty does not even go outside and he's like crawling with fleas. I got to get some of that Revolution stuff for this poor cat. I think he'd be so much more comfortable. It's super expensive though. So if anybody knows where I can get Revolution cat stuff that's cheap and affordable, let me know. Because I need to get him some. Though I did get a PetSmart. No, not a PetSmart, a Forever Pets, which is our veterinarian discount, $15 discount on pet medicine. So maybe I'll be able to afford to get him a dose of Revolution. Hi, Miss Smith. Do I know you by chance? Because I do know a Mrs. Smith. I don't know if she became a Miss Smith because I haven't talked to her in forever. Oh, that's neat, Victoria. Yeah, Lake Erie's awesome. I'm reading your comments, Amy Darcy Marie. Oh, my daughter's okay. She was out dancing on the dance floor at the wedding. Yeah, I know they are, Gossip Girl. Oh, okay, Miss Smith, no problem. I just wondered. Um, Michigan. Have I been to Michigan? No, I've been to Minnesota. Not Michigan, at least not that I know of. I don't think I've been there. And Amy, it's not a big deal doing a video. I know people say, well, I'd be too afraid to get in front of the camera. What you have to remember with a camera is you can't see anyone. You can't see anyone. You're just talking to blank space. I can't see any of you. I see myself, which I see all the time in the mirror and on here and everywhere. So try it sometime if you want to make a video. Just tell yourself, I can't see anybody. I'm just talking. I mean, if you're afraid you might say something wrong or whatever, I get that. That makes more sense than I'm afraid to get on a camera because you're talking to dead air. I mean, there's nobody talking back to me except in text. People are mean on the internet, Gossip Girl. Not just crazy, but yeah, they're crazy too, a lot of them. But they're mean, just cruel, and just some of them are just vicious and vulgar. Terrible. The language they use and stuff, it's like my mom would wash my mouth out with a bar of soap if I talk like that, like some of these people do. Makes you wonder about their upbringing. Terrible. Where I work, we don't allow the children to cuss. They get their charts marked if they cuss. And I often think, man, if I could just mark the charts of everybody in society, of course, I'd have nobody to talk to because, well, I'd have some people, but you know what I mean. People just can get really nasty and mean and crass and perverted. Awful, awful, awful. Well, I mean, most of the comedians online and otherwise have to always seem to throw crass garbage into their stuff. And the sad thing is, a lot of these comedians that are online and on TV and in comedy shops and whatever, comedy clubs, don't need to be crass. They're just funny on their own. They don't need to be throwing all that perversion in there. Like even America's Got Talent. The comedians on there, some of them are downright vulgar. And they make it so like it's such a funny thing that they're being perverted. Like this older lady, they called her trailer trash or something, or trailer, I don't know, something trailer queen or and her comedy was just she was a funny woman, but some of her comedy was downright vulgar to me anyway. Oh, I got you, Gia. Yeah, well, I don't care if anybody hears me talking to myself. I do it anyways, whether I'm on video or not. I'm my own best friend, so I mean, God is my first best friend, but I'm my own best friend, human wise. So I talk to me, you know, I talk to myself all the time. Like, don't do that. You know better. You sure you want to make that decision? Remember what happened the last time? Sometimes I'll even talk back to myself. It was funny because people always used to say that there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself as long as you don't answer. I'm like, uh-oh, there must be something really wrong with me because I answer too. I do. Yeah, Jim Gaffigan, Brian Reagan. There's some good Christian comedians, but some of them are kind of silly, and I just really don't get their humor. I don't get like I'm trying to think of who it was. I don't know. There's some comedians that just their comedy goes way over my head. There were some on America's Got Talent recently that there was the one guy that was he wasn't autistic. What was his problem? Not a stutterer, because there was a stutterer guy on there like years ago. He was really funny. This guy, oh, he had Tourette's syndrome. And this is not knocking anybody with Tourette's, so don't get all up in arms and flame me about, well, you're judging Tourette's people. No, I'm not. I did not find him funny in the least. I really didn't. And I don't always find when they poke fun at their own disabilities funny either. Not that I never do, because sometimes it is funny and you can tell they're just enjoying themselves. But there's other times that it almost feels like they're putting themselves down so that you don't, if that makes sense to you. No, not the one with cerebral palsy. I've seen that one too. This was a guy with Tourette's, definitely with Tourette's. I have to say he put on this voice. It was not his normal speaking voice because when they interviewed him, he didn't sound anything like this. But when he was doing his comedy, he had this really weird, almost a nasally type of voice that was, I don't know, it was almost like I would call it a sloppy talking voice. Just odd. It set me the wrong way. I mean, I didn't like it at all, and I did not vote for him. Yeah, it was very awkward. That's a good way to put it. Good word. Um, hey, Gia, if you do start a channel or you ever want to come on and do a collaboration with me, we could do a video together. There's a way to do like a split screen where you could video from where you are and I can video from where I am and we can make a video together on some kind of topic. I always wanted to do that. My cousin and I do those sometimes. In fact, there's some on my YouTube channel, I think, where we're both talking. So she got very busy with doing some ministry things, so she didn't have time to do it anymore with me. And then her husband came back with the kids after a long separation, so she's busy trying to patch things up in that situation too. She does have 11 children. I gotta, let you know that she's legitimately busy. So anyway, I got like a minute left. Does anybody have one last question for me? And then I will get off of here and go and watch my shows. But I do thank you, everybody, for coming today into this live broadcast and sharing what you did and laughing at my goofiness. What's up, Miss Smith? What are you wowing about? Oh, yeah. Gia, that'd be cool. Just let me know, okay? I'm still trying to get that other lady, Naisha or whatever, to do a collab with me. She said she wanted to, but now people are trying to badmouth me to her and tell her, don't do it. Don't join her. Don't do a collab. You don't want a video with this woman. She sits on her potty and videotapes. That's so funny to me. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's okay, Miss Smith. Yeah, I'm live right now. I am. People begged me to go live for years, and I'm finally live. So hopefully those YouTubers that have been waiting for this will find my channel and, come on over. Thank you, Renee. I might like you too. I don't know you, but I might like you. Stick around and, I'll get to know you just from your texting and I got a good feel for people's spirits and their, attitudes and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of haters. Daily haters. Sometimes many, many haters. Today there were quite a few. I think I got like 5 hater comments today. Almost right in a row. Oh well. Haters are gonna hate. It's what they do. I guess everybody needs a purpose, and haters' purpose is to hate. Although some people call me a hater because I don't agree with everything that goes on. I don't like everything about everybody, and I tell you if I don't. I try to be nice about it. I really do, but I'm not always that good at being nice either. I'm just a very factual person, and as my foster mom says, you lack filter. She's probably right. I do. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of understand hater mentality. Because when I don't have my filter on, which I have a filter, it's just very minimal at times. When I don't have the filter on, I can be really nasty. And I try to work on that. I don't mean to be nasty. Or maybe sometimes I do mean to be nasty. I don't know. I'm so factual and I'm just like a tell it like it is person that I could come off as really mean and I don't mean to. So I try to just be silly. And my jokes, not my jokes, but my comments are very sarcastic sometimes. Yeah, Gia, I hear you there. I've dealt with that too. Thankfully, I haven't had that happen. Just basically now it's like, well, you're a Shanann hater, and how would you like it if people talked bad about you if you were dead? I don't think I'd care. I really don't. If I'm dead and I'm not here, I don't think I'm gonna know. And if I do know, I don't think I'm going to be up there going, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're down there talking about me still. Oh, what is wrong with those people? Don't they have anything better to do than talk about my attitude in my videos and, how I looked and the fact that I sat on my toilet and videotaped? I don't think it's going to go down like that when I'm gone. I'm pretty sure, according to my beliefs, I'm going to be living it up. I'm not going to be worrying about what y'all are doing down here. I'm really not. I don't think. I mean, we'll know when we get there. I don't think anybody, truly knows the full scope of the afterlife. But I'm pretty sure once I've run this course on this earth, I'm going to be worn out and tired and really enjoying the rest, no matter what form it comes in. I don't honestly think my life will be consumed, or my existence, let's say, will be consumed with worrying about who is saying what on my video. I don't think I'll even know what YouTube is or care about it then. Well, anybody that says anything about Shanann's behaviors on her videos apparently is a Shanann hater. Like, I had said that I had seen maybe some borderline tendencies, some maybe some, I don't know, codependency, possible autism spectrum stuff. So then I'm a hater on Shanann because I was pointing out behaviors that were concerning to me. I have said that I felt she neglected her children at times and didn't put the camera down. So that makes me a Shanann hater. However, I think if I actually met Shanann when she was alive, and we probably would have hit it off pretty good, but I would have told her, I just, doesn't it get kind of like a little bit obsessive being on the camera all the time? Because to me, it seems like it did. Yeah. Well, yeah, and some people are glad that somebody said it, but other people are like, "Oh, you hater. You're terrible. Now you're saying that Chris had a right to kill her." Never did I say that, any more than I said Scott Peterson had a right to murder Lacey. No. No husband or wife have the right to kill each other unless there's like a self-defense thing going on or whatever. No, that's not right. It's just sad that people can't get along and communicate. And it's sad that there really are some evil people in the world, because there are. There are the Scott Petersons and the Chris Watts and the Bill Cosbys and the oh, who's the other one I'm thinking of? Oh, OJ Simpson. I remember when I first heard about OJ Simpson, I was shocked because I had grown up hearing about, oh, his name OJ comes from orange juice because he liked drinking orange juice and stuff. And I guess he was the quarterback of some Buffalo, not Buffalo, but some sports team or something. I don't know. And I always thought, oh, good guy, talented, built, knows what he's doing, good football player. And then I hear that he allegedly murdered his own wife. I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, no, not him. Same thing with Cosby. I was shocked about that. Um, yeah, that's true, Gia, but I sometimes don't think before I say stuff or write stuff either, so I can't really throw stones on that. I just got to be careful. It's real easy to get on a computer and forget that people have feelings, and that they're really people on the other side of that screen, because all we see is a bunch of words. We don't see you. Thankfully now with the little not emoticons, but the, what are they called? The thumbnail pictures. You can kind of see somebody's face if they have like a real picture of themselves. So you kind of get a gist that this is a human being over here, but not quite, because it's different sitting down having a face to face conversation with people than it is just talking, on a screen. It just is. So you got to be careful, somewhat careful. But I don't like being censored. And I think that's what these haters think they're going to do, is censor me. They're going to think that I'm going to read their comments and I'm going to say, oh my gosh, I'm not a Christian. I need to keep quiet. I'm judging people. No, because I don't believe that that's what that scripture means. I don't believe this whole, well, judge not lest you be judged. That means you can't say anything is wrong with anybody. You can't point out any behavioral disorders. You can't be a psychologist because you're going to be analyzing people and that's judging people. Come on, seriously? We all judge everything every day of our lives. Yeah, pretty much, Shimmer Soul. That's kind of how it is. I'm pretty sure that when Shanann was alive, if she could live it all over again, she probably would have wanted somebody to step in and say something to her and maybe helped her out with those children. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know what type of person she was. Was she a proud person? Was she one of those people that everything had to be her way, and didn't want to be told anything? I get like that sometimes, so I can relate to that. But I don't know, maybe people did try to talk to her. We're going to know all this stuff as time goes on, I think. The trial's going to resume or start or whatever on November 19th, I think. So I'm just biding my time for that all to go down. And I don't want to talk it to death because I know after a while people get tired of hearing the same thing. That's why I came on and decided to do like a hater video type thing to address the haters. Anyhow, I could talk all night long, and it is now 7:08. I went past my time, so I need to get off of here and go watch TV and spend some time with my hubby, probably pop some popcorn. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now. Um yeah, we do, Gia. You're right. Everybody, thank you so much for being here when I come on. It is so wonderful coming on and actually having people pop in the room. I did this for I don't know how long and nobody showed up. And I'd get so discouraged. I was like, well, I'm just going to make videos and post them. I'm not even going to go live because nobody's going to show up anyway. It was just a chance thing that I watched the Shanann thing and then posted a video live and people actually started showing up and wanting to talk. So this is awesome. I really appreciate all of you taking time out of your day or your night or whatever it is there with you to come and hang out with me. I'm going to get going now and go watch my shows. But y'all have a great night. And I'll probably be back tomorrow or sometime soon, if not tomorrow. I'm kind of enjoying this. So I really enjoy all of you and appreciate every one of you. And haters, you're appreciated too, because you know what? You keep me on my toes. You get me to consider the way I'm coming off to people. And if I need to change things, I surely will. I can guarantee you that. But not necessarily just because I was bullied into it. I'm not one to respond to bullies that way. So keep on hating if you must. But realize I have every right to be on here saying what I say as anybody else does. And you have every right to click the X and move on. Go for it. Keep hating. And it just really, I'll entertain what you're saying, but I probably will delete you if you get really mean and nasty. I might save your comment and make another video if it's something I can comment on. But for the most part, you're kind of wasting your time that you could probably be spending somewhere where you'd be enjoying yourself. So God bless you anyway. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.